Okay, welcome to our next video in our learning series on how to make money with DollarClix.com. Now I'm going to show you a little bit more advanced features. So on the first video I gave you a quick tour of what were the easiest places to make money on DollarClix.com. Now I'm going to show you a couple of new places which require a little bit more work, but it'll definitely give you even better rewards. So one of our more popular walls that you can definitely look at is the wall called MinuteStaff over here. This is basically a group of many different kinds of tasks that you can complete on your computer, and if you follow the instructions correctly, you'll definitely get nice rewards for every task that you complete. So as you can see, as the wall here is loading, there's several different tabs of tasks that are available, and usually it starts with the easier ones, and the further you go, the more involved they get and the more work they require, but also they generate nicer rewards. So what's really important when you go into a new tab, it's very important that you read the instructions here to make sure that you follow the steps correctly to get credited to your account. So these instant ones are pretty easy. You just need to read the site title and description below. I'll show you where that is. Right down here. Okay, you visit the site by clicking on the box, you view the content of the website, and you allow for the site to load completely. That's pretty straightforward. So let's try and complete some of these and see what happens. So I'm going to choose this first one here. I click on it, and it takes me to this intro page, which is not actually the site that we want. The site that we want, we're going to access it by clicking on this link right here. So now, as it says here, you must allow for the website to fully load completely and view the content of the website. Okay, so let me click on here. It's going to open up this website that they're talking about, and see, this site was pretty fast to load. So see, my thing is not spinning anymore. Looks like I'm fully loaded. Let me just scroll down to make sure that everything's there. Yeah, all the information there. The page is fully loaded. So no problem, I can just close the page and then go to the next one. So let me try the second one over here. Pretty straightforward. I just wait for the page to appear completely. So the first page sometimes takes a little bit more time. You just got to make sure you let the whole thing load correctly. So now this is fully loaded. Now let me click on this link over here. And now I just wait for this page to completely load. So looks like it's fully loaded. Let me go all the way to the bottom, make sure everything's there. Yeah, everything looks good. So now let me close this page. Now as you see, the first one that we did earlier is not here anymore, and pretty soon this one is going to disappear as well. It takes a few seconds for the system to refresh and keep up to date, because you got to keep in mind that there's thousands of these getting completed every minute. So really there's a lot of data going back and forth between you and the system. But let's go take a look at our account and see if we were credited for the work that we just did. So let me go back up here under my account balance, and let's see what's going on here. Oh, look at that. See, my points history is starting to have some numbers in there. Let's look at the history of what's going on. Okay, so let me see now. Account balance. Okay, so this is the work that I did a little bit earlier on the previous video that comes from cash. And then if I go under the other account balance, this one here, this is going to be my points history. Okay, there. See, now it updated. Now I've got my new work that's there. So if I go under history here, see the 2 MinuteStaff task that I just completed? They're both right here. So this is the amount of points that I earned for the task that I just did, and this is now my total balance of points. And look at that, you got some people making nice money right now. It's good. Okay, so let's go back on this MinuteStaff wall and see if there's anything else that we can do. So I just go over here, MinuteStaff, and now let's try to go see, the two that I did are gone now. Okay, there's two left. I could do these two, but let's try and move to the next tab and see if it's something that I can do. So I'm going to click on view here. Okay, so see, this one is a little bit different. It's pretty much the same work that needs to be done, but I need to stay at least 20 seconds on the final website to make sure that I get credited. Now you see that the amount that you earn is significantly more than from the instant tab, but it takes a little bit more time. So let's try this first one over here, and let's try to get this one to work. So we're going to click over here. We wait for the page to load completely. It's very important. But this is not the page that actually gets timed for 20 seconds. So the 20-second timer is about the next page, the actual page that when I click onto this link. So let me click here. It's going to load this this new page. And once this page is fully loaded, which would be now I have to make sure that I stay on this page for 20 seconds. So, you know, since we're here, usually these pages are pretty cool. So, you know, you can just read the article. It's usually something pretty interesting. You know, you can browse around. You can see what's going on. There could be some related stuff that interests you. Usually Google is going to put you some ads that are relevant to something that you did recently and whatnot. So you might have something interesting there. But you have to make sure that you stay on this page for at least 20 seconds. That's how you're going to get credited for your work. So now I know it's been more than 20 seconds. So let me just close this page now. And let me go back to our account, see what's going on. So keep in mind that it can take a few seconds for the task to get credited to your account. As I said earlier, there's thousands of these that get completed every minute. So it's very important that you hang in there, let the system do its work. But you'll definitely get credited. Don't worry about that. So let me go under my account balance. Okay, so right now, see, it's still at the same balance that I had last time around. So it didn't show up quite yet. So I'm gonna let it work. As we're waiting for this, let me go back into the wall and try and complete another one, because there's no problem. You can just keep piling them up. They're all gonna come into your account, no problem. So this view one was the same as the instant, pretty easy. See, the other one is not there anymore, so it's definitely gonna kick into my account pretty fast. Actually, it's already there. See, it was 0.24 just earlier. Now this one pays 0.3. So now I'm at 0.54, so I can see right here on the top that I've been credited. So as a last step for this video, let me move to the click section, which, see, this one is quite similar, but you've got to stay on the page for at least 10 seconds in this case, but you also have to click on one link that you find interesting within that page. So see, it pays even a little bit more than the previous one, but it's a little bit more work you have to do. So you have to wait 10 seconds, and then you have to click on at least one link on that following page. So let's try that. So always a few options here. Okay, so let's go for this one. So some tips, whatever. So let's choose this one. So as always, you got to wait for the first section to load completely. Once I've got this page, I click over here, so I have to stay 10 seconds and then click at least one link or banner on that site. Okay, so pretty simple. Let's click here. Page is fully loaded now. So perfect, no problem. Wait a few more seconds to make sure that I've got my 10 seconds completed. Okay, so now that my 10 seconds is done, let's choose one of these other options. Okay, so let's say buy new car is something that I could find interesting. So let me click here, and now it basically takes me to another page on the website. Okay, so you have to stay on the first page for at least 10 seconds, and then you have to click on a link from that page to take you to another page. Okay, so there you go. So I hope that this video helps you understand a couple of more options how to make money on DollarClix. If you follow the series of videos, we'll have a few more videos coming up with even more ways to make money on DollarClix. Take care for now. Bye-bye.